The weather's perfect here in Leduc. Santa Claus's arrival is going to be perfect. It has been a successful second year for Team Fleury. 2 titles this season. Tracy and her teammates have continued that impressive play this week in Leduc. Falling just short in Ottawa, Chelsea Carey wants another shot at the Olympic rings. The defending Scottish champion in the playoffs one more time. So who will inch their way closer to an Olympic trials berth? Will it be Fleury? Will it be Carey? Semi-final Home Hardware Canada Cup continues. How many hockey parents can relate to this? Go, go, go. I thought we were at the other arena. Now get in there, get in there. Faced off 5 minutes. We are at the Sobeys Arena, part of the Leduc Recreational Complex, as we come inside and say hello, Canada. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. It's so nice to have Cheryl back alongside after 3 days of playing for Casey Scheidegger's team. So what was the experience like?
It was pretty amazing. I must say I did miss my winter team up here, but it was a great chance to be out there with some fabulous curlers and some great competition.
Well, we're glad that you are back. Let's update you on what happened in those 3 days of round robin. On the men's side, Cooey, Botcher, Epping, they were your 3 teams. Epping today beating Botcher in the men's semi, so he's on to the final. Meanwhile, Rachel Holman finished first. She's into tomorrow's final, awaiting now Tracy Fleury and Chelsea Carey. So that's the way it worked out. Holman tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have the women's final coming up. It's Fleury against Chelsea Carey. Listen, I'm not saying anything startling here. The way Chelsea Carey plays, that's the way her team goes.
It is. You know, when she's winning, she's playing 78%. In her losses, she's averaging about 68%. When we played her, she had one of her 80% games, and she was looking fairly confident out there. She put the broom down in the right spot, and you're going to have to do that against Tracy Fleury, because there's no hesitation. She's aggressive all the way, and you maybe just have to fake it before you make it.
Well, I think that's going to be a factor here, or I'm looking for a lot of rocks in play if Fleury's going to be aggressive against Carey.
And you're going to get that, that's your wish, you're going to get it. Tracy likes rocks in play because she's not afraid of draw against 3 or 4. She's the most underrated curler in the country, in my humble opinion. Her team's been out-curled by Chelsea Carey's 3 by 7 full percent. That's a ton at this level. She's managed with all that degree of difficulty to out-curl Chelsea, who's an awfully good curler by 3%. She's the real deal, and she's got to do it one more time.
Rachel Holman is waiting to see who she will play in the final tomorrow. Tracy Fleury or Chelsea Carey.
Trials is far away right now, but it's definitely a huge goal of our team. None of us have ever had the opportunity to play in Olympic trials before, so it's definitely something that we aspire to do. So getting that first trial spot would be huge for us.
Living in Calgary now, I'm so exposed to it. I'm training beside bobsleigh Olympians and skating Olympians and all this stuff every day, and it's just very real, and that's the dream for sure, is to get to not only pull that maple leaf on your back, but to do it at an Olympics.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires. The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
The handshakes before they start throwing rocks at each other here in this women's semifinal of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. Time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware, Here's How. Team Chelsea Carey, they hail from the Glencoe Club in Calgary, skipped by Chelsea Carey, backed up by Rochelle Brown, Dana Ferguson, and Sarah Wilkes. Team Fleury out of the East St. Paul Curling Club, East St. Paul, Manitoba, just northeast of Winnipeg, skipped by Tracy Fleury with Kristen McCush, Liz Fife, and Selena Negavan. Fleury finishing with a record of 5-1. Carey 4-2. And for that reason, Fleury gets last rock So she has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones, Carey the red, has the brush down, and we're ready to get it underway. On this Saturday night from Leduc, Alberta, and the Carey lead is Rochelle Brown.
Well, and Team Fleury has been dangerous with hammer this week. As we were looking at the stats, they 52% of the time when they have hammers, over half the time they convert to 2 points or more. And the next closest in the field is Homan at 38%. So it's going to be a tough battle for Chelsea Carey's team.
No kidding.
Mine's nice.
That's a high number.
Nice boots. Good job, guys.
Like you and I talked, she's aggressive. Tracy's aggressive. She just has to make sure her team's has the ability to follow up when she is.
Yeah, you have to make some tough, high degree of difficulty shots when there's a lot of rocks in play. And sometimes you worry about that for Tracy because she loves it. Do the other three.
Hard! Yeah! Whoa! Other way. 9-8. Good.
Little flop.
Look at the
Normal.
Gold Trail Circus. 51 games Team Fleury played already. That's by far and away more. The average team crew about 30.
Yeah, now my understanding is that because they came through so many B and C groupings, right? So they lost early and then had to fight their way through. That's how they accumulated so many more games.
Right to it. Holy smokes. Came down to a 10. Yeah. Good throw, Rochelle. Wow.
Let's take a look at keys to the game, and we'll start with Tracy Fleury.
Well, for Team Fleury, it's win one for the skipper. We talk about how well Tracy's playing, just a shade more support from the other three, and they'll win both these games because the skipper's on fire. Careful without hammer for these same reasons. If you're going to be aggressive, as Cheryl just mentioned, Team Fleury, they better have the rocks in the right spot when they don't have hammer. So I would suggest only be aggressive with hammer where Tracy can bail.
If you can. We're farther than your broom. Only if you can. Yeah, a little bit. 15-4. Good job. There you go.
3.
Okay.
And the keys for Chelsea Carey.
Well, you talk about Chelsea Carey, and this is a situation. She needs to get out of this end and force Fleury to one and get the hammer back and then go with it. But with the force comes a risk of leaving rocks around, and that's what they have to watch for. And then you look at Selena and Sarah, both thirds. Both had really good games their last two, 84% and 85% in their last two games. I think the difference today is going to be which of these thirds can come up with a high percentage game when it means the most in sudden death.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
15-2. Nice, Dana. Good judge.
Hey, sweet.
Oh, sorry, Trace.
Okay. 9-5 on the nose.
Tracy Fleury's team played what we call the delayed corner. The first Carey rock went in the rings. They hit it and rolled over back, which was smart. Carey had to hit it because they don't have hammer. Up came the corner guard, and now that's the 5-rock rule.
Queen.
Team Carey can't hit that corner guard yet.
No.
That allows the team with hammer to, at some point in time, possibly get around that yellow guard.
Queen.
Further to what you were saying about Tracy Fleury and last rock and saying, okay, be less aggressive when she doesn't have the hammer. But it's also dictated by situation, is it not? I mean, if she sees the opportunity without last rock to put some pressure on, doesn't she go take it?
You're right, absolutely. And with the 5-rock, a lot of times you'll have 3 rocks stacked up the middle. You've got, 2 guards on a rock and the button, and you can stay aggressive. That's absolutely for sure. My worry is leaving a few too many Carey rocks in play when they don't have hammer.
And that comes back maybe, Cheryl, to what we've said about some teams this week waiting too long to bail out.
Yeah, it's been kind of consistent, and I think it's misses get capitalized on, and then people don't bail quick enough, and then now you look at a big end, and the ice, as we talked about, the ice is great. It's just been a little bit different sometimes from game to game. So if you can settle in and wait till you see your team is confident in throwing well, that's when you want to take the risks.
Look at Brendan Botcher in that the first 4-ender. He had a simple double to sit 2, decided to guard it. Next thing you know, things went haywire and they gave up a 4.
Roll it under.
We forget, as we say good evening, Kathy Gocha, we forget that, 13 months ago, Rochelle Brown, the lead, was giving birth to her son Finn. So when she finally came back to join Chelsea Carey, they'd only been together Well, when they won their championship, they were only together 3 months. So they still are a team that's learning.
Well, they certainly are. Chelsea reminded us that a year ago, Rochelle was only back part-time. They had Sarah in the house, they had Dana in the house. They were always looking for a way to be better. So they won the Canadian Championship, but she said at this event they feel much more comfortable than they did then, and the results certainly speak to that. The one thing that she also said is good is, as Team Canada, normally you have to peak 3 times in a year. You peak for the Canada Cup, you peak for your provincial playdowns, and then, of course, if you happen to win and go on. With being Team Canada, they've changed their schedule. They've trained very hard to be good this week. Then they can let off and train again to be good in Moose Jaw.
Good shot, 10-3.
And that ability.
Make sure we stay close to them at the end.
You know, Cooey will approach things differently as well, being Team Canada at the Brier. And that allows her, as Kathy says, Carey to plan out a season because she's not going to be involved in playdowns. That's why this event, being able to get that first spot in the curling trials 2 years out, will allow you then to plan those next 2 years, and then you don't have to go and bang brooms every weekend looking for points or going here and there. You're already in. Now you pick your spots.
Well, and it is that year, too, when you look at you're going to be playing a trials, then you hope you win that and go to an Olympics. And so to Kathy's point about peaking 3 or 4 times in a year, it's tough to do. And you beat yourself up on the tour season the year before and leading up to the trials because you're trying to get points. It can be a bit much for some of these teams. So if you can lock something down this early, wow, you've got a really great benefit to plan your own schedule going forward.
Touchdown!
We've seen this spot go.
And it's starting to go now. Get it by this guard. Get going.
Oh, great brushing.
And they'll stop. Actually get across the nose and underneath.
That center line early in a game will grab until it kind of gets worn down.
Especially there. We've seen so many wreck on that intern going away. That's pretty heavy. That's like a 10. That's pretty heavy weight. And look at the finish.
But maybe that's the secret. You know, maybe others were keep the weight up.
Yeah, I think for the once you break that pebble, absolutely.
Well, and I think that was the intern, wasn't it, Clark, in the men's game? Down a little bit down weight and it grabbed.
Tick the guard. Yeah, that's right.
There's a white thing in the 12-foot there. No.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Thanks.
And that Carrick Martin, and that led to a 4, if I remember correctly, for John Epping. And then John Epping went and stole 4 the next end and went on to a 12-4 win over Brendan Botcher. So setting up the final tomorrow, men's final. And it's John Epping against Kevin Cooey.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good.
Top 4.
All you, line's good. Room.
Close, yeah.
Line's good.
Go.
Line's good.
Hard.
It's not heavy.
Top 4, top 8.
Line's
Yeah, it's just dying.
Uh-oh. Going to be a staggered 2, Cheryl.
Okay.
I think it is.
It just curled a little more early, cuts pebble.
Okay. Okay. It's just way slower than we thought.
Yeah. Close to 14-5, 14-7.
Now, the way I'm looking at this, Cheryl,
14-5.
I know they played up weight and they came through the hole. But if you come around this way, that stagger, if you're not in the right spot, the double bump is there right onto your shot stone, possibly. Why not come through the hole, albeit you've got to pull back the weight, and it may be a little tougher, but why not come the same way you just went?
Yeah, I actually don't mind the intern that way. I think what they're looking at here is we know this out turn will curl, and it'll curl hard, so they'll get some movement here, and they can kind of sit top rings. You ever don't make it around this intern, and now you might leave a double open. So I think they know they can come top 4 foot here and bury it.
If they get to the top 4, it'll actually guard the back one. I think it'll curl so much.
Yeah, this is...
Even on the straighter side, it's still going to go 5 feet.
Look at the amount of ice.
Yeah.
Top 4. Needs to curl. Line's good. Okay, weight's pretty good.
This is what impressed me with Tracy. Playing her, watching her, she very rarely misses a draw. She is always very close.
Just really close. 13-7.
Okay.
All here.
Oh, we're there then. Yeah, we're T-line.
Go back.
No, we're T.
Until I just cursed her.
Yep. Way to go.
Yep.
Shoot. Okay.
Pretty good, though. You know, it's only a foot too deep, really.
have gone right back.
It's heavy everywhere.
I'd rather just freeze if we're gonna do that,
Okay,
right? We can get
let's do
stopped
that
there. Okay.
They're out here.
Yeah, I'm thinking like here.
Okay.
In between.
Okay, you got it, Chelsea. That was a 3-8.
Yeah, so it is slow.
Yeah.
This might fool Chelsea. The first one I thought was a little tight all the way down, curled into
try
the
to get across the face
area
of
they
that a
hadn't
little.
used.
Okay.
This will be polished up a bit. Could be heavy here.
Definitely slow. Hers was 3-8. It's
Yes.
like
Yeah.
on
He's
the
convinced
line.
that it's
Okay,
Slow everywhere, I guess.
this is a
not
shade
as
less
quick.
ice than they had.
Yeah, I think that's good.
So I can just proportional from that, eh?
Yeah, I like
6
that.
feet more.
Yep.
I like that conversation. Just 6 feet more. There's not a lot of, you know, we talked about them years ago where
Yes.
there was a lot more conversation on times, and just 6 feet, 2 feet makes it simple.
She's such a wonderful drawer. You want to keep that feel.
Line's closed.
Still think we're hair light.
Go two.
I think we're hair light here.
Go then. Just take a look. Make sure it's not running. Where are you?
Room.
Top four. Room.
Room.
Really like to go. Hey, go. Rochelle? Line's getting there.
We're there. We're good.
remember at times
Needs to curl.
they would bog themselves down with numbers. And that was one thing they wanted to do, was simplify their calls, but
Sweet.
wow, they come up light there.
Slow it there too, actually.
And now we'll find out if this intern is there.
Well, yeah, I think it is.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's funny with the brushers there because
that yellow.
the line color's saying it's hanging, and the brushers have to believe it will curl. And we had that a few times. We had it happen against us too, where you just wait and wait, but you can't drag them at the end.
And correct me if I'm wrong, there's so much curl. The third's panicking. It's never going to come that far across.
And it will.
14,
Yeah.
I think, is close.
Almost better to be a little heavy here, aren't you? You throw top 8, I'm not sure there's support. It'll curl so much.
You got Trace?
And you saw Rochelle Brown and Dana Ferguson talking about the fact of what could they have done. Maybe a little bit more, jumped on it a little bit more. 74% on her draws so far this week. Big one here, and it comes in the first. And this is a draw for 3.
Back four. Line only. Back four. Yes. Line only. Back four. Yes.
Liz Fife is on the left, closest to the stone. Kristen McCush out in front. You can hear Selena Negavan.
Good. We're all there. It's fine.
And through the hole they go.
We're all there.
Atta girl.
Very nice. Wow, what a start. What a start. 3 in the first. Fleury.
Great shots.
Saturday night here in Leduc, Alberta. Women's semifinal, Home Hardware Canada Cup. Tracy Fleury puts a 3 on the board in the first, and so Chelsea Carey will have last draw. She has the hammer here in 2, playing the Redstone.
I think the same, hey?
Feel sorry for Chelsea there. The second one looked good. They just didn't get on it early enough. The first one was they just guessed wrong. And then you must have found, Cheryl, the first couple of ends. It looks like there's some spots, obviously, like any game early, there's some different paths.
Yeah, and it takes a lot to trust what you think it is because you're guessing a little bit. Now, they did get the 10-minute practice, but it still seems to be you typically do the draw to the button on the 10-minute practice, and then you've got some new passes that maybe go across the center line, and that seemed to be, for us, a couple times that we got caught going across that or into it.
Kathy?
I talked to Marcel Rock, who was in the hallway between games, Rachel Homan's team having an opportunity to practice. He said that one of the things that their team has found that you can time a rock and you can throw it 2 very different speeds and have it time the same but have completely different results. So they have found, and we've also heard Chelsea say, that to just say add 2 feet. Cheryl, you've talked about whether it's curling or not curling. So this is one of those ice surfaces where the stopwatch is maybe something that you want to put away.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because we were timing it. I remember the first couple games at 15 seconds, but with the extra 6 feet of curl, you couldn't throw it a 15-second stone. You had to actually throw that extra weight, a good crisp release to it. So we did effectively throw the watch out almost.
We are into the playoffs, so teams get an opportunity to pick stones from different sheets. The 5 sheets in play. Kathy, who picked what where?
All of those important questions. Tracy Fleury's team chose them from C and D. Those were stones that they won in games over Einerson and Silvernagel, and 2 sets are Tracy's. So Liz is throwing a backup set for Tracy in case something happens that she's not that comfortable with them. Chelsea Carey went almost entirely with rocks from sheet B, which was their win over Einerson, with a couple of backup rocks from sheet A.
Weights down. 10, 9, 8.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Roll.
Oh, she'll leave it there. Doesn't quite roll it underneath. If you are joining us for the first time, the teams who came here didn't have the book, as they say, on the stones. These stones had been used just for the once. That was at a mixed event in Fredericton last March, and so they arrived here and went, oh, are these the Scotty stones, the Briar stones, World stones? No, they're brand new. And so everybody went, what? And so it's been a learning process for them throughout the week.
Yeah, teams really have a comfort level. Most of the times they know the stones, they've played with them quite a bit, or they have a book on them, but this was a new situation for many of the teams.
Oh, that's not a good roll.
Okay. Firm. Same turn. Sure.
I think Kathy has a wonderful point there with this stopwatch. Is it? A lot of teams said to me, Glenn even said it's timing 14, but it doesn't feel like 14. No. So then you're really hurting yourself. And then the Epic team's not using watches, and they're just doing the 3, and they're doing okay.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Right up. Hard. Okay.
Curled more than the one before. 9-4.
Oh.
Or 8-4, sorry.
I was like,
Oh my
actually,
gosh,
way more
not
than
even close. Good weight.
They always have a good time on the ice.
Okay,
That's been a really good thing for Chelsea too. You've got Rochelle and you've got Dana, and they're relaxed and they enjoy the game and they've got good perspective, and that really can sometimes is what you bring to a team and how you make the other teammates better, and that's, I think, been an advantage for Chelsea too.
Yep. 10.
It can be all consuming when it's your focus.
Maybe a little up. Yep. Hard. Yep. Good seat. Curling more there. 9-6.
Second now. You like this?
Sure.
Good weight.
Going crazy there.
That's a
It's a move.
Okay.
their red stone, as Chelsea points out, sitting T-line edge of the 8-foot, is now second shot, so she can afford to split the rings.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Anything a little up.
Yep. Right up.
9-2.
Whoa. Clean. Close.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Roll, Rochelle.
Roll. Nice. 9-1.
I might sit the 7-second. And that one definitely came up way more. You got it.
Okay, watch the roll, Kristen.
Yeah.
All right.
A reference to 9-1, and the previous one I think was
Yeah, that curled
9-3.
nice, like it
That's
did.
obviously hog to hog. What times were you looking for normal weight with your team?
Like a 10.
Yeah.
We got
Maybe
even
hair
down,
solid.
to a 10.5. And then at some points when we got on a straight side, we'd go to a board even half.
Right.
Little up. Close. Liz. Little up. Liz. Yeah, go Liz. 9-7.
Couple doubles have been missed, couple rolls have been missed, but the nice thing for both these teams, they're not rolling out. They're not making that fatal error. It's just unforced errors to give the other team the advantage.
Well, and you have to look
And your
for
meat was
at Chelsea.
solid.
They've been scoring a lot of points this week, 6.5. So they've got a chance. If you're going to give a 3-up, give it up in the first inning. You got a lot of game left in the 5 rock. You just, I think some teams will panic after giving up a 3 and they go so hard, but just get your deuce. Deuce, force, and then you got a chance to tie it up.
Shoot.
How'd you off it?
A little less than half?
Yeah.
Do you like it with the other turn at all?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Peel?
Yeah.
You got it.
Maybe a little more. They seem to be going.
Sarah didn't go too much.
Well, look at what the Fleury team has done this week. Look at the point score. Look at just in the first 3. I mean, 13 points, 10 points in a win over Chelsea Carey. She lost to Holman, and then 8-7-8. I think it ended up, the average was something in the neighborhood of 8.8 points per game. You know, it goes again to the aggressive nature, Russ, but to score those points with a team behind her that is not supporting her is remarkable.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I think it's the old adage of if you can learn to hit and stay, if you learn to draw the 8-foot, you can scare a lot of teams.
And that's pretty good. I mean, if you're, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to score the most and allow the least, and that's what she did.
Yeah.
8 and then 8.8 and then 5 and change against.
Impressive.
Yeah. Nice throw. Thanks. Really good. Yeah. Especially on the way downstairs and go crazy.
By Cape Harrison, 2 losses, 1 to Fleury, 1 to Jennifer Jones. On the other side of things, though, right? You know, Robin Silvernagel last night, final round robin, or yesterday afternoon rather, 4 points. Not as many points on the board for her, but still into the playoffs, and that's the goal at the start of the week.
Well, and there's not as many points on the board for Chelsea Carey. I think she's averaging 6.5 a game, but she's also giving up 6.5 a game. And those numbers don't work very well. You need to limit. She's got to try and hold Team Fleury to maybe 4.5, 5 points a game to make that difference up.
Oh. Good sweep, Dana. Good sweep, Dana. I got 9.5. Did you? Yeah, I got 9.5. Yeah, okay, I got the good weight. It just seemed like it was taking forever to get down there.
That had rock dust on it when it went by that yellow one. Oh, man. Tough predicament now. Do you take on that scary double? Or do you basically concede a 2?
Yeah.
Could you hit it dead on? Not quite. You can't hit it dead on, make the double, I don't think.
No, close, though.
Scary, too. Just make it go away, I guess.
Okay, we really want to roll the shooter to bite the 8-foot.
Okay. Clip that 12-foot stone on the
9.5.
edge.
I don't think you can sit 2 here either, can you? Close.
Try and roll the shooter.
Yeah, if you stick the shooter, you might roll the shooter a couple feet, sit 2.
Yep. Whoa. 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 No. Liz. 9.5. Liz.
Gotta go.
Whoa.
Looks like now they try to help it around the other way. Roll it away.
Go.
And how nice is that? So they are sitting 1 and 2 at the top around the edge of the 8.
Just the perfect weight for it.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. That's why it curled.
They were off that out of her hand. They were a little worried, but the weight was good. Comes up on the center. Really well managed.
You tell me, you played her, but don't you? When they ask her for a 10, you get a 10.
Yes.
Right? That's what happened there. Okay. They were thinking, oh, no, it's not curling yet, but she had the appropriate weight. It overcame.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's our assumption anyways. We haven't seen anything yet.
I think we have to assume that. Yeah.
Yeah, sides seem to be similar underfoot, so yeah.
Sounds good.
It's be a big shot for Chelsea just to get that confidence in the draw weight. She was close in the last 2.
Well, although what's in her mind is she cleared her head of what happened in the first, do you think?
It's tough. You got to believe, listen to your brushers, believe you're in the path. Decide what you're going to throw and commit to it.
Really? I thought it was really
good piece of the 8 is what she needs.
Stina, get off it!
Rochelle!
It's close to that corner guard.
Really get it off, boy. She needs to help this over here.
It's good.
And now it busts. Going to take maybe a little rub and roll. Ooh.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Really nice.
What it is finally stops back 4. So Carey's on the board. 3-1 on this Saturday night in Leduc, Alberta. here at the Sobeys Arena, all part of the Leduc Recreation Center. We're 33 kilometers south of Edmonton. Those of you who've been to this area know where the Edmonton International Airport is. When you get to Highway 2, you turn left to go to Edmonton, and to get to Leduc, you turn right. Basically, we're just a couple of kilometers down the highway. So if you're watching this, come on by. We're here hopefully for the next couple of hours. We go to the third, 3-1 Tracy. Fleury leads Chelsea Carey, and Fleury once again does have last rock. He has the hammer playing his yellow stuff.
Well, Team Fleury did their job. They force, and now they get the hammer back with a 2-point lead.
It's close. Line's good.
Dream start, really.
Line's good.
Well, we said during the break in chatting,
Let it work. We're fighting for
that
it.
last stone of Fleury's did so much. Gets the hit and the roll, and she rolls them both in to be shot, so takes away any chance for a deuce. Now it's the draw for the single.
And that's such a big deal. It kind of, you know, you give them a 2, and they get a little bit, you know, a little bit of spring in their step and go, hey, we've got a chance here. You get forced to 1, and now you know you're clawing back with a 2-point deficit and no hammer.
Now, I want you to take a look at Dana Ferguson, left-hander. One of the things that she has worked on,
Line's close.
and we've heard this from others as well,
Okay, go if you need
is to throw and her body position like a right-hander. So she worked with Mark Kennedy, of course, and so she's worked with him and some other people at the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. So that's been the big adjustment for her. So that so when Carey looks at her, she's looking at a right-hander.
It's really smart idea. Hard to do. It's good on her to make that adjustment.
I know Mark Kennedy was one of the best. That was one of the things that Martin insisted, was that, you know, it needs to be simplified for the skip to put the broom down. So you need to come at me the same way all the other right-handed players come at, and that's a lot of work for a left-hander to groove.
Well, even if you change your release, you're still coming from a different angle, slight different angles. It's hard to be perfect that way, but obviously the closer you can get it, the better it is for the skipper. Boy, a nice chance here. You could actually hit that, maybe even get underneath.
Hack, please. Close. Just hack. Close. Yep. Close. Yep. Weight's good. Yep. Come on.
Remember, they always talk about this particular turn. One more. No. They saved the first one. They couldn't the second. That center line magnet, as you say.
Yeah.
Back line.
We've seen way too many in this spot, Carl.
Shoot. A little down. Hey?
Could be stuck around, though. There's a lot of yellows in our rings.
Yes. Yeah, it might be a great miss, eh?
I thought you were gonna get it by. Yeah, I guess those hits did curl there. I was thinking.
This is, I think, the risk that Chelsea Carey's going to have to take, because trying to shut down a team, we talked about the points they score, Fleury, 8.8 a game, on average a game. You've got to figure out a way to limit them, but you got to take risks doing so, and they're ignoring some rocks in the rings.
Hard for everything. Hard, you gotta go. Come on. Go. Right back. Good sweep. 5-2.
Still big trouble here for Carey.
Just the difference in the spot.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a little tighter line.
Wait, what can I wait? Hack. Okay. So let's give you a little more.
A little more than your last one.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Still trying to flop in.
Yeah. Is that it?
Would you have, Cheryl, in that case, with that Carey stone made stones go away, try to remove some yellow? Or
No, with the score, I mean, if you were a tight game, you would, but with the score the way it is, you have to take the risk.
Okay.
So you're going to have to, in order to force, you're going to be ignoring a few stones.
Right to it.
So this is running on them.
Go. Hard trace.
That's the difference in this ice, isn't it? That it really exposes the wrong weight choice. That was that 10, 12 feet harder.
Reverse and fourth.
Okay.
You like this?
Yeah?
Yeah, kind of.
I like that.
Normal or easy?
We've seen this path with normal a few times.
Okay. Won't do much with normal.
I made the roll here in the first end, right?
Yeah.
Sorry?
I made that roll here in the first end.
Yeah, I just don't think it'll curl very much, that's all.
Okay.
Normal's good.
You don't have to roll very much here. In fact, you could just roll edge to edge, or even sitting there. Nose is still pretty good.
Yeah, rolling too far is not good, is it?
Yeah, weight's good. Yeah.
Quick. Hard, Dana.
Little down.
Hard.
Here comes
Gotta
that
go for-
guard out in front. Got it. Oh! Got it by. Roll it over and tap it back and then sit on the corner.
Oh, I got 9-4. I just can't judge those. Feels like I'm taking forever to get
They're
down
sitting
there.
2 without.
Nice.
Bad info.
I mean, Fife missed her 2, so allows Carey then to put some pressure on.
Okay, right on the nose. Yep, heel.
You got it, Sina. Okay, you got it.
Yellow, that's at the back of the tee line's gone, but it should miss the other 2 yellows. Should drag a little bit. Dead on.
Queen. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Bang.
Go, Trace. Go, Trace.
And enough to squeeze
Okay,
it. Sure
good.
enough.
Nice
Way
shot.
it goes. Shot stone now belongs to Fleury.
Sorry?
Do you like hack?
I like hack.
Okay.
I have about like a quarter rock of air.
Okay, you got to get to probably half's real close with hack.
Okay. I got 12.
Yeah, I think that should be close.
Yeah.
You make this roll, and it's going to be tough. That center guard, the stagger's pretty good on it. Just get a roll to the top 4 button.
11.5.
Yep.
11. Yep.
Whoa.
Weight's up.
Whoa,
A lot.
whoa then. Whoa.
Sarah
Stay with it,
Wilkes.
though.
Dina.
Hard, Dana. Close.
Hard.
Keep going. Hard.
Hard, you got it.
Never off. Never off.
Go,
Roll it, Michelle. Roll it.
Oh boy,
Yellow.
they'll kill their
That's
own.
good.
They get a little bit roll
10-6,
underneath.
guys.
They are sitting 2.
Yeah, I thought it was borderline. Yeah, it just looks like really tight ice.
Very nice.
All good.
Good, sir.
Under their own rocks, too.
If I asked for more ice, I could throw the right weight. It just looked really 11. I figured it was 10-5.
The problem is those yellows piling up there on the side, Cheryl. I mean, if you
Like
You suddenly get rid of a few here. Bring those into play.
Yeah. And trust me, Tracy's looking at them. It's what she's done so well all week.
Needs a double here, though. You'd run that red one right into those yellows pretty quickly here.
You can make the double 2 ways, high side, or get to nose and make the back double, I think.
This is trouble.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And they'll get rid of 1 over there. Still has the very high guard just over the hog line, and then the 2 stones in the house.
Like really tight, at least.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I think she can get to this way, right? And then she can get to that. So if we can get right to here, I think it makes both of them the hardest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
No, I'm just wondering, like,
can
if
get
she makes it, she's not making it with very much weight, right?
No.
Then we should have a similar shot back. And
So you
we'll
like
have
covering
this.
the 7 then?
I do.
Okay.
Do you guys like just guarding the 7 or kind of guarding both?
I was thinking just guarding the 7, but
Okay.
I was thinking
We were taking
Both
here.
for yours.
Dan Carey
That came up right
coaching
here.
this,
Yeah.
First ice.
We
was-
were
His daughter.
first ice was middle, yeah. Then we went to here on the second one. So I'm thinking
chatting with
somewhere in
Rochelle
between
Brown,
those,
the
yeah.
lead before the game. Asked her about the world experience because, in Silkeborg they struggled early, ended up going 6-6 and not making the
I'd
playoffs.
like to be 3.
I think you would agree with me. We saw a lot of drooped
Should be similar
shoulders.
speed to the first end here,
We
eh?
saw
proportional.
a team that was at times
Longer
not very
doesn't necessarily
cohesive.
hurt us,
And
just
Rochelle
lets us
said,
know so we can give you a line call.
"You have no idea." It was our first experience, hers and Dana Ferguson and Sarah Wilkes wearing the maple leaf. She says the pressure was enormous. You can speak to that. You both can speak to that. But it was Jill Officer, who was there as their 5th player, who sat them all down about midway through, took them into the room and said, all right, ladies, spill your guts. We want you, I want you to tell everybody what you're thinking about the other person and stop letting it fester. And after that, they played reasonably well, but it was too late.
Right.
Words of a champion. That's smart to do. I think the pressure, I mean, they were a brand new team that won together, and I think the pressure, if you don't have that real cohesive unit, it'll just separate all of you. I mean,
no question.
Our team going to the Olympics in Vancouver, we were all super close and very supportive of each other, and even under those circumstances and that pressure, if you didn't have that, I can't imagine.
I think if you just get a little closer, it just comes off there.
Okay. Roll. Okay. Do you like bump?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like your last one was bump.
Right.
And it did come up.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you want to roll it to then?
To right here.
Okay. We're still leaving her the hit and roll.
Well, it's jams, but
yeah. Okay. Sure.
A couple of choices here. You could throw a lot of weight, hit it this way.
Bump and roll my
That
way.
rock's gone, and even if this red one shoots out into this area, it might even go all the way out, but even if it shoots out into there, you've got a realistic chance of a big score.
Because that's what Chelsea was trying to guard, was that exact shot.
Yeah, and she didn't guard it, so
No.
I thought they might take it on.
To get to the nose.
This is tough, and chances are it'll be open enough that Chelsea can get it out, and then it's a force at best. You're not rolling buried with this one.
And probably it jams to the side anyway. Right? Anyway, we'll take a look at it.
This gives Tracy a little more room in her last one.
Bump. Bump. Close. Yep. Whoa. Bump. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Touch up. Close. Whoa, Kristen. Hard, Kristen. Hard for a piece. Hard on red, Liz. Hard. Go.
Have to push it through. Wow, oh, look at that. Very close. I'm saying at this moment.
No, I don't think so. I think we draw either way, don't we?
Yellow is second shot.
Okay. Gets it out of there.
I mean, we could
top red shot, it looks like.
If we go here, it's never for more than 2.
Yep, you're right.
Right?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you want it?
I think you want to be like as buried as you can, because then she shouldn't have this, right?
I was wondering if we go a little higher, she has to draw.
Yeah, she just throws
Right?
this way, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think just get one in there.
Looking at it as you do there, Russ, do you, if they do go there
Sounds good. I like it.
and put it top 4, isn't that same double available on the outturn side?
Yes, it might be, depending on where it actually stops. Yes, it might be, but
I mean, I guess what I'm questioning
Fair
is
shot, but I think we have to take a chance.
if Fleury didn't play that the first time, what would she play it the second time if it was available to her?
right. If it ends up right back here, there's a double available, but you'll never get shot rock over this one over here, Vic.
Make it.
Whoops, that one over there.
Okay.
I think what I would like to see happen, and I heard them kind of whispering, if it stops here, they have to go down the other path, the same one that Chelsea Carey missed twice light. Remember, Tracy threw a really nice draw with her last one for 3 on this side. Everybody knows the weight on this side. The other side's a little slower. I think that's what they're going to try to force her to draw against 3 down a slow path.
Back 4.
Line's fine.
Whoa.
Weight's okay.
Line's good.
It's running like it's hot.
Back 4.
Back 4.
Room.
Yep.
Back 4.
Well then.
Room.
Whoa. Where are you?
Back 4.
Dina's rock.
Whoa. Still that back 4.
Dina, finish
Back
it.
4.
Yeah.
Whoa, then.
Whoa.
You're good now.
Back 4.
And back 4 it is.
Pretty good guess.
So they're sitting the 2
Dana.
almost certainly
We're not done.
looking around the edge.
Well then.
Question of,
Whoa.
are they sitting 3?
Dina's rock.
Whoa.
Still that back 4.
Dina, finish
Back
it.
4.
Yeah.
Whoa, then.
Whoa.
You're good now.
I think you have to follow that down, don't you, Cheryl?
Yeah, I did. I think that it did the trick.
You know the path.
It's the force.
Okay, that was a 14-6.
Yeah.
Chelsea's. Okay, you got it.
This looks like a lot of ice. Yeah. It's more than Chelsea's.
This is all you can really do if you're Chelsea, and you might get a steal out of it with an execution error, but a force is great. Now
Okay,
you
so
done your job again, and you can try and get a couple points with hammer.
Could steal a couple
This
here.
is a little bit more ice than Chelsea. Yeah, we have to play it safe by that top one. Okay. So right on T. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, you don't need to flirt with that rock on the center line top 8. If you tick it, you give up 3. Possibly 2 for sure. You got to get by here.
Yeah, they've definitely had, Fleury's had Carey's number this year, 3-0 so far.
It's close. It's close. Line's good. A little bit. Slide pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't have any line. Lines are
Drawing against a couple, maybe even 3 around the back edge of the 8-foot.
Only if you have to.
And they have to. McCush, Fife, really have to.
Needs to curl. Right on T. Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Yep, yep, yep.
No, we're good.
Oh,
right,
really good. You know, all around good. The throw, the judgment of Fife, McCush, the line call, a negative end. 4-1 Fleury.
If you would have told us we would have been in this position at the beginning, we would have been ecstatic. So it's right where we want to be. Every final you get to play, you get more experience, you get those jitters. It's always exciting to have those nerves because you know you're in the final, and if you kind of just control and take care of your own game, you know you've got a really great chance to win, especially with the way we've been playing this week. So we're really excited to be in another final.
Rachel Holman waiting to see who she will play. And make a note, we do have it for you Sunday, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, TSN 1 and 3 Women's Championship. She started with a flurry. She got 3. She got 3 and then gets 1. 4-1, Tracy Fleury leads at 4-1 as we welcome you back. We'll go to the 4th now, and Chelsea Carey with last rock. She has the hammer, playing the red stone.
Yep. Yes!
That's what you've missed, Cheryl, those 3 days.
Well, and he should at least let us laugh at his jokes, but he laughs at his own.
10. Okay.
Ice surface is looking real good, Russ.
As you have Casey's number on speed dial. Whatever. If you ever need me again, call me.
Yeah.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Yep. Hard. Right to it.
And runs it by.
9-7. Just a little soft. Yeah, it really goes there though. It was less ice than she'd given me. Okay. There. Woo.
Some effective brushing.
Bit of room.
Top 4. Close. Top 4. Top 8.
Line's closed.
Yeah. Top 8.
Oh, you're still on the yellow right now.
Okay. Top 4. Top 4.
Okay, you're okay now.
Curling, though.
This goes hard.
Line's great.
Yeah, we're all there.
Plenty of
Line
speed,
only.
too.
T plus.
Okay, well, you're
Like,
fine.
look at this at the end. They just walk off. Most of the time we were playing these, they were coming out the other side.
Well, that's just it. This one will, too.
Good, Dana. 4-5.
Good toss, Dana. Would you get short?
And if anybody remembers the Scotties final, this Chelsea Carey team isn't afraid to come back from 3 down.
No.
I always hated these because if you ever tick that red one, it's probably in the rings, eh?
Yeah.
Gotta be careful here.
Yep. Hard. 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 Okay.
Yo. Just smart to keep the weight up there.
Well, you don't want to stick around. That gives them kind of backing for the come around
back 8,
again.
back
So,
12.
and to your point, you throw that board weight and tick.
Yeah. Couple feet.
It's really tight.
I'll set. Okay. Back line.
Stay close.
Back 12.
Whoa.
Whoa. Back 12.
Whoa, Rochelle.
Back 8.
Rochelle.
Coming
Right
down.
up.
Weight's coming down.
Okay, no, Sarah then. Gosh. No,
Just-
curl. Get under. Hard to get up. Curl to get under. Okay, good.
Just dies in that
Just
side.
died, eh?
Yeah.
3-4, probably as soon as we switched, eh?
Sorry, bumper. Okay.
Do you want to roll my way somewhere? Or?
Just bump.
Yep.
Everything's curled and right tight to the line here.
Boy, this might just catch that guard. Get it going. Oh, very nice. To save it. Just touching their own on the way by.
Good sweep.
Before their names were household names, before they were legends, hockey's biggest stars played in the World Juniors on TSN. So don't miss the future of hockey beginning Boxing Day. Must see Canada, US, and it's only on TSN. Hey, hi.
That's a big deal to hang around in the back there. I mean, Fleury's team's trying to do the same thing to Carey as it was done to them. They want to force, and the way to do that is be sitting two like they were. Makes a big difference when you're. Now these guys are trying to play a role in behind for Carey's team. If it doesn't come up, you got a chance to sit even better.
Hard. Right over. Okay, 11-7.
Good call, Dana. I got 12-1, yep.
Remember we commented a couple times with Sarah Wilkes, that beautiful slide, lots of rotation, a little bit of an outward motion, a lot like a Holman. Nothing seemed to curl for her at the Worlds. Everything was a little high side, remember?
Yep.
A little roll out high side. That one they got caught. They brushed it early.
Michelle was sweeping it, all the weight came off.
Good shot though, just the same.
Get as much to the nose of this one as you can.
Don't think so.
Oh, this is way out there.
Right to it.
Get it to the center. Go.
Okay. And enough to push it out the back. Shooter hang around.
Trying.
And just.
Okay. Sorry.
Around ours or around this one?
Whatever you see, we know the path around ours.
Good shot.
Yeah.
I think we can be just shot.
Okay.
Oof.
Like that?
Don't think you have to be shot yet. I think going around your own makes a little more sense than that short run back for Tracy.
Do you want to flirt with that? That hole, considering the amount of curl, Cheryl?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's to get around your own is the advantage, so it's worth the risk.
Okay.
You come around that short yellow one, and it's a pretty easy run back.
Better room right now.
Dana made it through that port. It just over curled on her.
Okay, I really want to go soon.
Don't.
Let it work.
Can't go just yet. Let it cross the line.
This looks hot, too.
Top 8.
It's running like it's okay for weight.
Yeah.
It's not moving. Rochelle, go. Rochelle, go.
Got a beauty here.
Oh, yeah, because it goes sideways.
Keep going.
Wow.
Whoa.
And
I just can't judge tonight. I really trust in you, but I didn't. Good sweep.
Well, you look at that. It was 3 feet in front of the house. They were brushing it to get curl.
Yeah, it's right. It's
just about over curled again.
So full 4? Yeah, make it good.
quite shot, though.
14-5
They're underneath their own, to be sure, but.
That felt like normal game speed to me.
Okay.
Was that like a 14.5?
Yeah, that's what it took. 14-6.
Okay. Full 4. Okay. 14-5.
Center a little bit, so it might come down a bit more than
Yeah.
Kristen's, I
Okay.
think.
a lot of teams that
Yeah,
play
we'll
the run
sit
back,
on
Cheryl,
it.
or try to chase that, and just
45's
you only
good.
have, you come through the port and just tap it a couple of inches and sit
Got it,
two.
Trace.
But that's not Tracy's style. It's just keep the pressure on. Her draw weight has kept her in these games, in my opinion. She thinks this one she may get another force.
Definitely shows they belong in this field. 24-6.
Weight line's good. Top 4. Weight's close.
Line's good. Room.
Needs to curl.
Weight's really good. It's
Top
Liz.
4. It's starting to go a bit. Needs to curl still.
It's
Give
Liz.
no line.
Weight's great.
Liz is only 14-4.
Weight's really good.
Full 4. Liz, if you can. Yep. Only Liz. No, not behind T.
Okay. Wait, okay, 14-4. Yeah.
Thought it might just. Good shot. Thanks. 14-4. Okay.
Okay, just right in front of it.
Just enough to
Just
at
push
least
it back
move it,
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
and roll over here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking like that. Does that look close to you?
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
Pretty nice
You got it,
spot,
Todd.
Cheryl. Would have liked to have had it underneath a little more, but they didn't want to get it behind the tee line either.
Yeah, they kind of got caught.
Just chip it and roll in front of this
Yeah,
one.
I like that.
Somebody go on the yellow just to make sure.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
go.
it's got to get out of the 8-foot. Seems pretty nice underfoot here, eh?
Yeah. This spot's not, yeah, it's not bad at all.
Okay.
They too, like so many teams
Hard.
this week,
Hard.
the word of the week is consistency.
Hard. Keep going.
Whoops.
Hard,
Yeah,
hard, hard,
watch
hard,
out what you're going to raise in here. Oh, right to the corner. Gosh.
Could that be a cutter, Cheryl?
Really, really came off in the center.
Yeah, it's
Slight, eh?
Yeah, it came off the center the whole way.
Really light in the first. The first one, remember, went to over curl by a ton and was top 12, and she was light in.
Okay. I was relying on you.
they were on this one out of her hand, so I
True.
think
Could
they.
be self-inflicted.
Yeah, it could be, but
So this side should be
tight.
nice, right?
Yeah, I think it'll be like a 14-5
Really tight's good.
to
Even if
tee.
you're top 12, that's not bad. It's mostly for line.
Okay,
here.
okay.
Yeah, it should be nice here.
Yeah. Same as the other side, 14-5 to tee.
That was tee line at best, really.
You got it.
You might even entertain throwing this short, just fill that port between the two reds. So there's no in-off and force Chelsea out really wide on that out turn.
should be guessing on a new draw path.
Yeah, and she wouldn't,
Needs to curl a bit.
almost impossible to get shot rock.
Line's good. Line's good. Tight. Just tight. Line's good. Just tight. Might over curl.
This will come off hard.
Needs to stop.
Okay. We're tight.
Oh no no no! Don't touch it.
It's just difficult ice to throw guards on.
Wait,
Yeah.
okay.
You know, almost sometimes when you have the choice, if you're going to play something, just play it in the rings rather than try and guard. A lot of over curls on guards.
Here is running.
Pretty nice.
That's it. We just.
Well, this is a must-have here for a single.
Yeah, I'm just
Facing
saying, like,
three,
perfect.
and she has to have a good piece of the button.
Yeah.
She threw this shot in the second end to get her single.
Is this similar to the path I threw in here?
Yeah,
through
similar
the
to
port.
right here.
She
Okay,
was
when you
kind
went
of
back,
hung a bit, remember, on
Yeah,
the high
that's,
side.
yeah, it almost cut the corner. But similar ice, I think.
like
Close.
Kathy?
Chelsea said that when she's not throwing with the team, the only thing that she throws at practices is draws. She intentionally throws some light and heavy and then tries to make the adjustment. 6 feet more, 6 feet less. That should help her on this shot.
Line.
Okay, God, left.
Oh, she needs all the help right now. Facing three, needing the button.
Room.
Tracking.
Michelle Brown is on the left, Dana Ferguson on the right. Sarah Wilkes calling line, now trying to help this over.
Yeah.
It's got to swoop.
Back four.
Got to swoop.
Whoa, Rochelle.
Don't go too far here.
To curl.
And stop and settle down finally does, but that will be a steal of one. Fleury.
Just trying to kill it. Curl. The end there.
In the center of it all, here at the Sobeys Arena, we're playing on sheet C. 5 sheets actually here in this arena. One of 3 NHL size facilities part of this recreation complex.
12.
Steal of 1, 5-1. Tracy Fleury leads. We go to 5. And Chelsea Carey.
Yeah.
Once again, we'll have Last Rock has the hammer playing the Redstones.
seen a lot more of this week than I've ever seen, where the team that's winning the lead throws obviously in front of the tee line. They used to stack them straight up. Sometimes they'd be staggered, and then you're in trouble. You see a lot more of this. I don't know whether that was by design in this case, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, and you know what, to that point, I think even playing out there, we saw a lot more people doing that because you didn't set anything up at the stagger, and then they couldn't come around, and you can run them back.
Good sweep, guys.
Good. Nice poops.
Great. So 15 in this path. I think
Or a little more?
Here, yeah. A little more?
Yeah.
T-line. Line's good. Line's nice. Line's good. Line. No, wait. Line's good. Close, yep. Top 4. Yep. Coming down. Hard line. Just top 4. Hard. Really hard. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Nice shot. Good. That girl.
What was that?
This is just that kind of ice that you hear the talk and you hear the chat about the paths, and one of the, we noticed it's 10 ends, it's 5 rock, you're thinking all the time, and then on top of it you're figuring ice out. It's a long, like, you have to, you can't let up, you can't lose focus. It's easy to do. These teams, a lot of them, they play mostly 8-end games, 5 rock, so you get into an event like this, and that's where all the training comes into play, and the focus training and meditation, everything you've done mentally to build your game. It's not so much the physical, they can all meet those demands. And you let off the brakes for 1 second, or you don't focus on a hit, and the end can go away.
Little room early.
Weight's all there. I think it's fine. Yeah, weight's
Line's
all there.
close.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Yeah, I think so. Line
only.
Needs to curl a bit.
Line only.
Needs to curl. Needs to curl.
Really great setup here for Carey's team. Double high guards, can't be removed.
Lots of room.
Got to go to bury it.
Hard finish.
All the way back. Getting better. Good.
Very nice.
Sorry,
Good.
no.
15.
Really good throw.
Second shot.
The rock positioning for Team Fleury in the center allows them the luxury of going up, peeling this. A lot of rocks that Chelsea Carey's team has to deal with in here.
And how do you like that? It rolled it over. And Gardner's in the rings.
Yeah, that was by default, though. It could help them, and it certainly could hurt, too.
Yeah, with the way the score is, Russ, I think you and I both are keep it wide open, but you might get away with this.
Yes, you might, really might.
The worst would have been you roll over for another corner.
It's going to overcurl probably anyways. Okay, with this ice, so.
Do you want more ice?
Well, you don't ever want to go buy everything, though. Like, I just feel like with bumpers is.
Do you want to throw more weight so you're not losing the rock as much?
No,
Like
I want this. I'm
11
just saying
side?
I don't think it's going to go on.
Okay, you got it.
Forward. Little down.
Close. Yep.
You gotta go.
Yep. Hard.
Gotta go.
Really hard.
Sarah Wilkes does.
Down. There, right up. Right up. All you got. Go.
Anything, Michelle.
Roll.
Oh, God, ticked it.
Shot, Dana.
Ticked it a little bit more underneath and then pushes it back. Still not far enough to bring that stone under cover.
Oh, really good effort. Just a pound more weight and you get the roll.
Kind of reminds me of the botcher game where just nothing, you're so close when nothing works. Now, even though that was a brilliant attempt, now they've set up a double.
She may have got hers going. Okay, so you want
Yeah.
to get left? Yeah.
I think so. You got it, Sina?
Just a 3/4 here. You'd roll right to the center, too.
Whoa. Close. No. Well, close. Kristen. Close. Whoa. Yeah. Clear. Whoa.
Atta girl.
Great shot. Firm weight, lots of rotation, tracks down the sheet, because that's a pretty swingy spot right there.
Ever.
Hard to make that double perfect.
Great shot.
You heard her say she thought she was a little tight on the first time she tried that, so she was willing to admit it and make the adjustment. Great throw.
All right, so now I'm thinking to myself, this end for Chelsea Carey is not working out. She has to start bailing, get out if she can. If it's at all possible, get out of here with a blank. But this is, they got to make something go away here.
You have to make sure you score. I mean, you may
You have to score one at least?
Yes.
No blank here. You wouldn't take the blank.
Well, you take a blank.
Okay.
But I don't know if you're going to get that. The other team has to cooperate a lot.
They get rid of a couple there.
Something heavier over there. Up a bit. Okay. Like it. Just like T-line. Back button.
So 14-4 is what you threw?
Yeah.
Now that center guard's starting
like
to look brilliant.
Yeah. Got it.
It is. Is she coming right down to the face of shot stone?
I think top 8, yes. I think so, or top 8, yeah. She can hook an inch underneath that higher one.
It's close. Top 4. Yeah,
You gotta go line.
Yep. Go a bit. Yep. Top 8. Yeah. Good. Just top 4. Okay, go then. Yep. Hard. Yep. Just to it. Hard.
Liz Fife on the left, Kristen McCush on the right.
Just top 8. You got it. Go. You gotta go.
And the rub, the roll.
Okay.
Oh boy, that was close to being perfect.
14-9.
Set up a couple here.
Let's see, it's okay.
So close.
Whatever you
Sorry,
think.
it got by. So close. Great try.
Easy?
14-9.
I like normal, I think.
Okay, I thought I heard you say easy. I like normal better.
Yeah.
That last one was 7-5?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Nose double.
Yep.
Up. Yeah, 9.
Whoa. Whoa, then. Close.
Whoa.
Whoa. Clean.
Whoa.
You're fine.
Let it come up.
You're fine. Good. Very
And
nice.
2 more will go.
Might have been a 9-1.
You're getting your wish, Vic.
Yeah, 9.
Well,
9,
yeah,
okay.
now you're down to skip stones, though,
I got 9.
Cheryl.
Good shot, Sarah.
If it does start to show itself as maybe
Okay, 10.
a deuce, you play it out, or do you try to get to the blank now? I mean, you've made 4 rocks go away here.
I mean, I think if you can get your deuce, you're taking it.
Right.
Anytime being down 4 points. But you just really don't want to get forced.
They've had an outstanding year, Tracy Fleury and the team from East St. Paul. #1 on tour. You see the money winnings. They won in Morris, Manitoba, North Bay. They lost finals in Hokkaido, Japan, Cornwall, and Saskatoon. What you will notice, the team has worked on their team dynamics. Selena Negevin telling me this week, they did not, last year they found that Tracy was very shy. And they were up in her face a lot. And we noticed it. And this year, during the summer, one of the things is, leave her alone. If she wants to play something, get out of the skipper's way. And it seems to be working, #1 on tour.
All the little things you work on as a new team.
Good. Close? Yeah. Nice job.
Just a perfect curling shot.
So now you take a look at the world rankings, and it's based on a 2-year total of points. Everywhere they play, you get points. So Einarson, who was here, the Swiss champion, Tirinzoni, the world champion, and European winner again, Hasselberg. Look where Fleury is, #4, even ahead of the names such as Holman and Jones. But you compare that to the Canadian or the men's rankings that we saw earlier today. The top 4 men were all Canadian. This has the women's side of things has more of an international flair to it.
We might be shot.
No question about it.
Yeah. Pretty good, right? Okay. I'm thinking normal, like nice normal. Okay. Just to roll it all the way over there. Here.
Where do you think we need to hit this to get shot with normal?
I think.
Can you get shot?
Yeah, 2/3 I think is close. Thick 2/3 probably, eh?
It looks tough to me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think any less weight?
I think you're
You're
going
not-
It's just going to curl hard, but we can throw less.
If you're not
Easy.
shot, you know what Tracy's doing their next one.
Okay, you got it.
You almost have to do it with hack weight to get a
Yeah.
lower roll.
And they're talking normal,
We
which
might
is
be able to get
higher
shot
roll.
behind
You
the
got to hit
guard.
more of the
I think
rock
we
to
just
stick
roll away
around
and
at
be shot.
higher.
Okay. And make her chase it so that at least I have a draw. If I try to get under and just don't get shot, she wires, we're pooped.
Yeah, I like this call, Chels.
Okay. Just going to throw you easy.
Okay.
Is there something here, Cheryl, that
should be okay underfoot here, eh?
Yeah.
that makes your decision one side or the other?
As far as weight goes?
Well, no, which way to go? I mean, you want to hit, flip over, and I mean, what are you going to do? In turn or out turn? Is there something that determines that? Or?
I think just how much she's seen down the sheet, and she wants to keep the roll a little steeper. I like that she's brought the weight down, Vic, 'cause they were talking normal at one point. So this should at least give them a chance to get downward spin.
Hard.
Stay in the rings is key.
Hard. No roll.
And now look at this. She'll roll it over and tuck it in behind her own on the corner.
Oh, almost.
What did you get?
Great try.
Really good throw.
Almost.
Not sure it was there. I had to throw it lighter and hit it
Tiny
thinner.
bit more curl, eh? Was that a little big?
10-1.
Okay,
on
not
the
bad.
big side of easy.
Hey, back 8.
Should have something, follow it, tap it or something. I'll
If you
play
have
a double for
double,
2. I think we have to try it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is an interesting call. You could go
What do you think of my Scott?
around the corner guard, like to the right-hand side as we're looking, Cheryl.
Because aren't you just leaving a straight double?
Yeah, for sure.
14.
Yeah, unless you put it maybe top 4,
Back 8.
and then the keep it high here, and then the double you roll out.
On a different ice surface, you might say you'll hold it on the left-hand center side as we're looking at it, and then the doubles will roll out, but this will curl.
Yeah, it's not happening.
No.
I didn't hear the guy. I heard somebody say back 8, back 4.
Nice kiss. T-line.
To make the double tough for lots of separation.
Guess.
8 to curl.
That's a wonderful statistic there. That Hokkaido event in Japan was back in August. She hasn't lost 2 in a row since that event.
That's incredible.
Weight's close, but. Oh, okay. You got it if you can.
Back,
Yep.
back.
Hard. Good, Tris. Nice shot. Good job, guys. Good shot.
Just brilliant weight control.
She got it for the run back double?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's there.
Okay.
But you see how the reason they were brushing it back so far is trying to make that double a little bit tougher. It's
I think we got to try this, hey?
bigger distance.
That might have been the other option for Tracy. Then there's definitely a double. It's fairly easy double, but there's no chance of hanging on the corner of the rings with your red rock.
Mm-hmm. I liked it.
But. I'm going to but. Well, because you and I we talked earlier, all of us, about what she needs to do now. You said she needs to score. And if that's the case, I'm drawing for the 1. Not trying this, because if you don't run it back, you're giving up another steal.
The game, but the chance, it's juicy. You've got a chance at 2, so she's going to try.
Yep. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
That's all about the line call. Wilkes, line call. Line call, Wilkes. Come up. No, she'll stuff it at the back 8. And 1 yellow it is. We'll go to the break. 6-1. Fleury leads it with steals in 4 and 5. As you take a look at the players on the ice, it is the women's semifinal. Home Hardware Canada Cup.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Now 6-1 is your score, 2 stolen points, and yeah, the team percentages may be close, but we said about Chelsea Carey, you know, she's had an up and down week, as goes the Chelsea goes the team. Well, she's only curling 63%. The rest of her team are in the mid 80s to 90%. So that's where the problem is. Well, Leduc has been a busy place this week. The future generation players here. Also the 2019 Canadian Curling Club Championship at the Leduc Curling Club. 14 all the member associations, 10 provinces, 3 territories, and Northern Ontario, both men and women, all playing. And congratulations to the Alberta champions, They are skipped by Nanette DuPont with Samantha Davies, Kendra Nagagama, and Avis de Kelver. The men's champions are from Ontario, winning over Quebec, skipped by Paul Moffat with Bain Chen, John Gable, and Kyle Forster. The interesting thing to note about Moffat, he was playing men's curling, the elite level, back in 2005, the Roar of the Rings, to go to Pinerolo, playing with John Morris, Kevin Cooey, and Mark Kennedy. Hey. That's great. I didn't think I'd get to the parade. Santa has arrived on this Saturday night in Leduc.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Merry Christmas, Vic. I've heard you've been a really good boy. I plan on coming to your house soon, but I hope you stay as a good boy for the next 3 weeks. Merry Christmas.
Santa, thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you. Santa Claus parade down the main street here in Leduc. Wow, that's really nice. Thank you.
What are we getting, coal?
Yeah, obviously.
Santa wasn't very friendly.
Yeah, no.
That's nice. Santa and I are tight. Really close. That's great. Welcome back on this Saturday night, yes, of the Santa Claus Parade in Leduc and this women's semifinal of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. 6-1, Tracy Fleury leading Chelsea Carey. And just not making that run back. But again, we pointed out 63% is not good enough. As you said, when she's playing well, the team plays well. They get on her shoulders, and right now she's struggling.
And she's had some good support up front. It's just been paths with the draw. She's missed some draws short. Trying to figure it out, but when you got a team like Fleury putting that kind of pressure on, you have to hit the forefoot to save your team now and then.
Hard. Long. Okay.
Line's close, a little bit of room.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, I agree. Lots of room.
Yeah. 1.5.
It's
Okay,
not like Chelsea's team isn't playing well either,
Yeah.
Cheryl.
No, it's okay.
I just
Your feet?
worked it out.
Okay, well,
the three
just let it
underneath
settle.
Chelsea are 88.
Curl and die.
82
I liked
for
this throw.
Fleury. So it's the same as the round robin
Yeah.
where Chelsea's top 3 players underneath her are out curling Fleury's 3, but it's Tracy herself again, 90%.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, you just got a head-to-head competition with the 2 skips.
Line's good. Oops, let it work a bit. Top 4. Line's good. Not curling. Line's good. Top 4. Not curling much. You can switch. We're there. Switch top curl.
It's there by
All
itself.
there.
The time's pretty good. It's still
We're top 4.
Might
We're
as
good.
well bring it in close so there's no pocket at the back there.
Hard. Yep. Good.
Shoot. 14-9.
Yeah, speed's really nice here.
Line's close.
Top 8.
Little up.
Bit of room.
T.
Top 4. T.
Wait on
T
ladies.
line, back 8.
Yeah, it's really sliding.
Okay, it's always Rochelle's rock.
Back
right
8.
You might
Back
have to go at
4.
the end to bury it. Gotta bury it. As long as it's in, you gotta go.
T.
Hard to bury. Hard to bury. Right back.
Good, Dana.
Good sweep. Very nice.
Both? Yep, it's about half.
Okay.
That was your first, right?
think they're playing the single peel, but if you happen to get the second one, it might get the third one.
No. Off. Whoa. Right off. No, no, no. Okay.
Got one, but that didn't look good for a bit.
Freeze to this now.
Rotation and the big weight, and it just runs down that
T-line
path.
back button.
Now that that guard's gone, there's a path to this pocket at the back. They couldn't do it
Yeah,
before.
I think so. I think just a hair. Just a hair? Yeah.
Definitely line's close.
Yeah. Back 8. Back 4. I don't think we're too bad.
Oh, then.
Wait. No, I think it's tracking. Back 8.
Oh boy.
Whoa, let it catch the curl. Yeah, here we. Okay, right up. Can't hurt it, there.
These are tough ones to throw because as
hurt it,
Dana,
can't
the
hurt it.
thrower,
Yeah,
you know you've got backing and you want to be there. You don't want to come up short.
We're chapping off of it.
But then this can happen. You tend to overthrow it a touch. That was actually a pretty good weight. Just didn't curl enough.
Carried not bad, eh?
Sorry, Dana.
Skinny, about a quarter.
You could soften the weight on this. Not that they have to. They're up 5.
Yeah.
But if you hit this thick, you'll roll into a good
Got it.
spot.
I know that you're supposed to turn around and look at the scoreboard. And you're Fleury and go, okay, we don't need rocks in play. But honestly, you also have to look at the other team, I think, don't you? They're struggling, particularly their skip. And I would keep throwing rocks in there, and if she can get one, give her one, but just keep putting the pressure on. Am I wrong in my thinking?
Well, there's a balance when you look at a 6-1 score. You throw too many rocks in play, and that's the out for the team. So I think you have to, for the first couple rocks at the end, you got to be, top 4. A couple mistakes made here with Fleury's team coming deep, and then you got to start opening everything up.
Yeah, to your point, I'm with you on this one, Cheryl. Those rocks, the rocks are at the back. Vic's not as smart as he was yesterday.
Was he better?
Yeah, he was awesome.
I was having a really good week till you came back.
Were you?
That's right.
Sure.
Yeah, you're the common denominator. But all these yellows are not helping Fleury.
No.
I'd like to go soon.
No, Chelsea's pretty excited about them.
Line.
They're helping
Line's getting
her.
better.
But
Pretty good.
We're in the center.
Line's good now.
she hasn't shown me
Not to it.
us
Yes.
that she can do anything about them.
Hard.
No, not as of yet.
Hard, 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 hard. Good throw.
Trusting myself.
Yeah. 15-2.
Like I said it, yeah, I see. Trusting myself.
But we were looking at these numbers, and I think that's where it comes into play, where you've got both of the teams in front of the skips playing very well. And so at some point, Chelsea's going to make one of these shots that she's been trying, and then you pay for leaving the rocks in play.
Half. Okay. Okay. Anywhere half to your side, Liz.
Yeah, you got it.
Really good call here. To try to hit the red one on its own, it's almost impossible to get it out of there. So this is easier. Just anything on the high side.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. You're fine.
Now, we tend to have short memories,
Yeah, go Trace. Yeah.
but let's remember the Scotties final.
Okay.
Right? Wasn't she down 5-1, if I remember correctly?
Identical score.
Against Holman. So,
Bounce it around too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
She knows
maybe
how
I
to
should take it back.
scramble that.
But they're gonna make this one, Vic. Here's the prediction. They're gonna make this one, and then these yellows are pretty useless for Fleury.
Line's
Right. I
close.
mean,
Back
again,
four,
the other
back
thing,
eight.
too,
Oh, then.
Russ, and they're behind the T line. Right? And
Oh, line's good for the freeze, but oh, no bump right on this line.
Yeah,
Right off
back
then.
8.
Right off then.
Knee.
Dana. Right up.
Tapping a foot.
Hard, Dana. All the way to it, all the way to it, all the way to it.
oh, there you
Good
go.
judge. Good, sir.
They'll probably still get it out. They're hoping for a little more curl.
Yeah.
I just need to get rid of the
Good job.
pocket. But it's going to jam into here. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I think peel, just, we can even get it off of that one, too. Well, yeah, okay. I might be able to get this going, with the shooter,
actually.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. But don't get it, like, too thin.
Okay, you got it.
Might just have to follow the red.
Yeah.
Just peel it out of there.
Just playing it like just off.
Yeah.
Like through the hole.
Yeah, trying to miss the one on the center line.
Just off.
Otherwise, it
through the hole?
redirects onto the corner
Through
one.
the hole.
Yeah. Okay.
And right on the center line itself would do it, Cheryl.
And they would love
Contact
nothing.
point.
Yeah, and they would love nothing more to get rid of that back center line yellow, but probably ends up jamming on the right.
Got some pretty decent curl in this spot with any type of weight.
Close. Yep.
Skip Stone's here in 6. And Tracy Fleury.
Yep.
Push.
Right to it.
And what? Surgical.
Let's move this one, Mike.
Okay. Okay, good, Trace.
Yeah,
I like it.
Look at Tracy Fleury's. Have you looked at her delivery really closely? Like, she simplified it a lot. She doesn't have any movement with her back foot.
Yep.
She basically just comes straight out of the hat.
Right, rocks in a great spot at the address position. No
Not
moving
a lot
parts.
of it's
The one on Rochelle's side, just
and she has the same motion on the draws, on the hits. She just has her foot a little further back if it's a bigger weight shot.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems like it's not bad here, eh?
It's not as it's not as quick as here, but it's not as bad as it was.
Okay.
It's cleaned up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I had a 14-1. Do you think it feels like that?
Yes.
And if you've got such a simple delivery, doesn't it stand to reason that if something goes wrong, it's easier to fix?
Right. You don't have a lot of different things like what do I fix? Is it wrist? Am I taking my foot back too far inside or too back far outside? There's so many things. If you keep it pretty simple, not a lot can go wrong either.
Well, that says a lot. When you have the last rock, when you have the hammer, you need to score at least a couple.
Line's running like
Hope
you're a little
to.
heavy. Stay close.
Dana, just a tiny bit. Dana.
Hard, Dana.
Hard.
Hard.
Bumping.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Okay.
Some room now again.
A little heavy, if anything.
A little.
Yeah, they were trying to get that left-hand yellow first, and it would have created a little bit more of a pocket. This is pretty much the same shot for Tracy.
Wouldn't have been bad if it curled more, but like.
These are tricky because she wants to hit it actually on this side. Watch what happens. You could actually hit the yellow one first. And that takes all the enthusiasm out of getting the red one out of there. You can be really careful here. Obviously closer to the center line, it's going to hit that back yellow and could redirect onto the corner yellow. Not simple.
Yep.
Tracy Fleury.
High.
Right out of her hand, Kristen McCush. Picking her up. Negavan on the line call. Can you squeak this out too?
Good.
Sure you can. And sit now. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Nice shot, Trace.
Good shot.
Impressive.
I didn't love that release.
Look at Kristen McCush. She gets up on her toes.
Powerful.
Yeah, you talk about if anybody
Look
ever
at
took
that.
the broom out from under her.
Yeah.
The bystander. Cheerleader.
I like it.
Normal.
Final stone.
Anything a
Here
hair
in
up?
6.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Clean.
Against 4.
Whoa.
Clean.
You're good.
Clean.
And good she
Shot,
is.
Chels.
Chelsea Carey.
Nice.
First point since the second. 6-2 Fleury.
It's good.
Line's good.
We are in Leduc
A little bit of room. Needs to curl.
for this year's
Needs curl for sure.
Home Hardware Canada Cup.
Right to center. Line's great. Very nice. Good.
Nice. Thanks. Good judge, you guys.
Do you want the same turn? Doesn't matter, whatever you know. Okay, same weight.
Electing to play the tick twice. Tough shot, but it sure worked beautifully the first time.
Little more. Close. More weight. Quite a bit more. Hack. Just clean. Clean. Clean up. Hack. Clean up. Whoa, whoa, Liz, Liz. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Good.
Okay, good. Nice shot.
Nice shot. Sorry.
Did we ever go around those?
I don't mind
Yeah,
that
I
right
think
now.
so.
I was thinking.
Yeah, I like that.
Top 4.
Okay. The same I kind of
No, Liz, no.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe a titch more. What do you think?
Pretty good to get those at least out of the 4-foot strip.
Line's close.
Okay. Weight's close. Top 8. Yeah. Top 8.
Top 8.
Line's good. Bit of room.
It's not curling at
Top
all.
4.
Really tracking
It's
right
not
now.
curling at all.
T. Top 4.
It's not
T.
moving at all. Sarah.
It's literally on the center line.
Yeah, it's got to get across the line here.
Go, go, go.
Right back, right back. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Right back, right back, right back, right back. Good throw, Dana. I'll give you less ice.
Good weight. Perfect weight.
Kind of the story of the day for Chelsea.
Wasn't sure if it would come down through that center path
Not
at all.
quite. It's amazing. That spot should go.
Yep. Hard.
Just
Hard.
two perfect tick shots.
Right out, Kristen. Well, you can keep it lighter.
You're good.
All you want to do is leave the
Good.
skipper sight of the 4-foot, and that's well done.
Most of the men's teams, when they're ahead, they go around those center guards. Don't play the ticks. That's changed a little bit over the years. I think the men have gone back to more playing the come around again as opposed to the tick. Not that it's right.
Weight's close.
Yeah, you
Both. This is better if you can make it.
Line.
Let it work.
Back
What were you
4.
guys doing if you're up 4 or 5?
Let it cross.
Well, we weren't often up for it, but
That was a leading question.
when we were playing. We played the tick later in the game. Lots of times we went around.
What were the teams doing when they were 4 or 5 up on you?
Well, they were playing the tick.
Okay, just asking.
They weren't 4 or 5.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Catch something? No, just that little rub, and the worst as she sails on through. Liz Fife.
Yeah, you could have got the back one or let the top one hit a little bit more.
Took on for the back.
Tough one.
Yeah. Thought I was gonna come up a hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or do you want to wrap another one now?
Whatever you like, Charles.
I think we go here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Through here felt good. Eh, Rochelle?
Yeah. Yeah. You
They ran
did.
really nice. Okay, felt a little light. 1.5. Go then. 1.
All you got.
One's not a good number here. So it'll curl sooner and get into the slow stuff.
Hard, all
It
you
might
got,
not
all
even
you
get
got.
over.
Keep it moving. Hard. Okay, that's good. That's good. Great sweep, guys. Good, sir.
Good. Good. I was like, where is the hog line?
Sorry, which one? Okay, 2/3. Yep.
Okay, Selena, you got it.
Close. Close. Yep. Well. Whoa. Girl. Get it.
Not a girl. Nice shot.
How good's that?
Very nice.
Nice shot.
Okay. This half is going to be a bit slower.
No, this path's pretty good.
Very similar.
I think this is the only way to go. You expect Tracy Fleury to draw the 4-foot. She hasn't missed anything, but it sure put some heat on her with 2 buried.
2.5. Stay down, yep. To the corridor. Stay
Well,
down
with no
for line,
center
Michelle.
guards, you're hoping
Just
for a
above
mistake,
it.
but in the end, make her look at 2
Just above. No, we're 2 line. Stay
and
down.
get
We're
it
to
down
the
a new
corridor.
path. Not sure I've seen her miss a draw yet, though.
Great job, Dana, and great promo. Yeah.
Want to chase that?
I think you can get that now.
Almost a third. Okay, do you like bumper?
Tightest guards long. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of room. It's probably the swingiest spot in the whole building.
Okay, you got it.
Even if you crease off the guard that was just thrown, you'll have more room rolling the rings.
Bump. Yep. Touch up. Yep. Wait, straight. Up. Go. No, Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Go, Kristen. Yep. You got it.
That one too. And very nice.
You don't want to roll it too far. You'd like to be closer than a buried rock around those corners.
I was thinking make the double.
It's just the perfect weight by Selena. You know, you know what's going to curl there. Your tendency is to overthrow it a little bit.
Pair high.
Yeah.
Is this better?
Sure. I like that.
Okay. Then maybe she rolls out and then we can sink it or something. Okay.
I think
Normal?
that is smarter because you play the double, you roll out.
A whole lot, but it should come up a little bit.
Tracy goes around the corner. Maybe sets up her 2. Like that, Cheryl. Like you hit roll in front, maybe get a mistake.
I think if we make the double, she's ignoring.
Then
Like
you can
she's going
bury.
around. It's hard to stick anyway, but she's going around this. I think we just hit and roll in front.
Yeah.
Make her chase it.
Yeah, and then you
I
go
like that.
around.
Okay. Normal.
Okay.
Normal.
Chelsea Carey skips stones.
Maybe a little down.
Down by 4.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Little down.
Close.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Roll it, Michelle.
Roll.
Okay.
And roll it over on top.
Yeah. Good call, Dana.
Shoot.
Didn't do anything. I got 10-1 too.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do.
Looked like it wanted to go, and then it just kind of sat there, eh?
Yeah, tough one. Good throw.
Weight was quiet, if anything, eh?
I got an 11 on it.
Yeah, and it still didn't curl.
Yeah.
10, tiny flop in. Okay.
Okay.
Just sit the 2
Got it?
really.
Got it, Trace?
Really put some heat on Carey.
Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. You're fine. Yep. Good.
Nice shot.
Just knows where that rock's going, doesn't she?
Nice shot, Trace.
Perfect weight.
Or we go there. Although it's hard to be shot now, probably with
Yeah.
this one, eh? Right here.
She's got a very,
she
Tracy
misses
Fleury,
this.
very consistent release. And I think
You
doesn't
haven't thrown
overthrow
anything to the
much.
Swing.
No.
I'm thinking, like my gut is here, but based on this way, that should be too much ice because it'll climb the center line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Okay. You got it.
Freeze it to the back one
This path?
or the top
I
one?
gotta assume it's good.
Back one looks
No,
tough.
I think the indication was the back one. I mean, the game here is.
You guys like this?
Yep.
It's on the line.
What's the other option?
Right.
Well, around the corners, but there's a risk of not being shot.
Okay.
If it over curls, right?
Mm-hmm. I know.
It's possible, but it's tough to stop the curl once it gets going.
Okay.
Or we make the double, but that's not great either.
I feel like It's one of the draws.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like I take the chance
Everyone
around the
see.
corners.
We're
This
on
is
board
a
with.
tough freeze.
Yeah, and half buried around the corner, and it's such a swingy spot, you never know.
This looks better from here, Sarah.
Yeah, I just don't feel like you see this one.
As you know, as well as anybody, a freeze is
Pull
just
eight.
about
You'll
impossible
have
out
to
here,
be, like,
and even if you make it, they can blast
Top
it out of
four
there.
to be shot, and then I think she can chase it.
It goes look like one of here.
From here, it looks like it's there.
But
Like, you
I
just
think
Or
you
you like
look
the
at
double?
what's the tougher shot for
No,
her
I
to
like one of the
chase.
draws. Okay, let's throw this.
Well, which one
Okay,
is it?
Chelsea got this.
Definitely
here at all.
play
I know,
something around the
that's
corner, and
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
on a
though.
swingy
Speed is
spot,
good first kind of
more
down.
opportunity
Yep.
for a miss. A freeze, this has to be absolutely
same,
perfect.
like
So
not
now
the
you're
fast
making
pass,
yourself
but the
throw an
rest of
even
the middle,
tougher
yeah.
shot.
And Chelsea's reasoning was, if I go around the corner and over berries, we're in trouble. Well, if this over berries, they're still in trouble.
Line's closed. Okay, back 12. Tapping.
Yeah, looks a little hot.
Close, Dina.
Looks a little
Oh,
hot.
I can't go. We're tapping. Yep.
We're through.
Back
Oh,
wide.
dear.
Whoa!
64% on her draws.
Whoa. Rochelle.
67% overall.
Hard.
Down to it.
Okay.
Absolute worst result. Just a couple feet heavy. Good try.
I don't mind how two's okay. Do you like that? I don't mind that. Right on the like, middle. On the nose? Like that? I was thinking middle rock with peel, but what do you like? What do you like? I like a 9. Okay, you got it.
I love the weight
Trace,
choice.
mine
When
went here earlier.
they're back
Okay, I'll
that
throw
deep,
you.
you tend to throw a little
I'll
less
throw
weight
like
to
an
hang
8-5.
around. They don't
Okay.
have to hang around. A 9, it won't be too much curl.
You got it.
Yeah, that's. Gave up a 3 in the first.
Two stolen ends.
Yep.
Fleury scored a 4 in the first in their round robin game against Chelsea Carey. Boy, they've picked this up, staying with it. Fife, McCush stay with it.
Okay, Chase.
Now they're going to kill one of their own. So if there's a break, she may have gotten it there, because it could have easily been a 3.
Good try.
Now 7-2 as Fleury gets a single.
That's fine.
Well, it's hard to imagine it being worse than what the scoreboard is for Chelsea Carey. 7-2, she trails. We go to the 8th, and Carey with last rock as the Hammer playing the Red Stones. As we welcome you back to Leduc, the Home Hardware Canada Cup Women's Semifinal. But saying that, it could have been a 3-spot she put up there, and she ended up just getting a single.
Most certainly a 2. Kristen McCush just made a great shot. Chelsea Carey, they threw a corner guard. Kristen played a tick on an outside corner guard into the rings.
Yeah, the mixed doubles has taught everybody that shot, hasn't it? Beautiful.
Great shot.
Yeah, Tracy's actually human. She's a little tight on that hit for 3.
Curling now.
It's okay. Coming down.
Over
Really coming
curling,
down.
if anything.
Tight. Yeah. Just above Corridori.
Stay down, Sarah, for line.
Line's actually pretty good.
Line's pretty good. I don't
Just
need to curl much more than that. Good. Good judge.
That really came down.
I feel like that was. I won't do that again. Outside.
No.
What kind of weight do you like? I just have like a 3rd, so. If you chip the guard over, it's not bad. Right. Do you like bumper? Okay. What?
I was thinking a bit more.
I think 10-5. Yeah. You like 10-5, Trace? I just don't want to kill the guard if we... Bump's good. I think bump. Okay, you got it. Let's make it.
Yeah, you could do the same thing. With that kind of weight, you tick the guard into the rings again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little up.
It's always a tough position because Fleury doesn't want any rocks in the rings, but you throwing them through, it's always worth trying to chase with that tick on the first one and then the back one here. Oh.
Doesn't matter which turn they use, which way they go.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, that was a great throw.
Good sweep.
Sorry.
I also swore. Mine's close.
Right.
A little bit of room.
It's good. Yeah. Pioneer.
Wait only.
I thought it was hot. 1.5.
Needs to curl.
2. Yeah.
Whoa.
Sliding. Just past the Pioneer.
It's coming off.
Yeah. Weight's good.
Sit down, baby.
I think we're still a little past
Curl
the
and
Pioneer.
sit. Curl and sit.
Good.
Good. Good throw.
Good, Dana. You guys
Little
got
angle here, though. That's a nice chance to get them both.
Or just one.
Yeah, I don't mind trying it.
Okay.
I just have the top one. It's fine.
Yeah.
Liz can throw it hard enough, I think. And you've got the spin turn, the gear effect turn. It should be get some. If you get this dead right, I think you can roll the thrown rock right out of there.
Oh, no.
I'm wide.
Something, nothing.
Okay, Liz.
Mine's close.
Open the door a little bit here.
Back up.
Sink a couple around there and get the 3 back.
No. Back 12.
Whoa, then.
No.
Okay, it's curling now.
It's coming off. It's coming
you don't
off.
need to go, but.
No.
Out of 4-2. That should stop.
The guards came down pretty hard on them, so
Back
they
8
should.
only.
Okay, if you can finish
Back
it.
4, yeah.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
Okay.
Nice. 13-9. Slow there, eh? Once it starts to move.
That's a lot of weight.
That's been the difference, and we talked about it on the ice. We were getting 15s. We were throwing to the button 15 seconds, and then mid-game you'd get a little bit at slow down in the slide path, and you just heard them there, 13-9. It's
Normally to the wing, it's like
yeah, you always have to pull off.
Yeah. Okay, you like the double? I think so. Okay. Didn't really curl this?
Yeah, I just straight wide, so.
Okay.
You got it.
Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Well. Roll it. Roll it. Come on. Get it.
there it is, and the rollout.
Did you hear the conversation though before? You got to give Liz
Trace.
some credit for that shot, because Selena asked, did it just not
Figure out
curl
straight
here? And
shot.
Liz is like, no, I was absolutely just straight wide. So throw it. So, I mean, it's a good bit of information to allow the thrower just to throw it at the broom and believe it. Made the shot.
Well, I mean, you're right. It's a team game, and she's not.
Okay.
You could have said, no, I threw it really well, and it just fell on me. You know, it's,
Real tight 3.
No,
Don't
whatever
want
you can
to.
do
Don't
to
need to.
We might
let the
be
next
in.
guy
We're
clean
in.
up.
Oh, then.
We're top 12.
Okay, just
Fighting.
let,
It's coming down.
no, it's not bad. Just let it die.
Fighting.
Stay down, Rochelle.
No, we're okay.
Stay down, Rochelle.
Okay. Yeah, it's just.
It's over curling. It's over curling.
Okay. Died.
Okay,
Yeah, that
good.
died too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're bumped into much here, hey?
Ah, it came up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Clean. Good throw. Oh. Whew. Sorry.
Good.
Thought I was mid-tank.
Nice shot. I'll take a little slower this time. Okay.
Sorry. Thought I was mid-tank.
Great shooting.
No choice to keep guarding this thing.
why not just split the house?
You can, but they're trying to get a 3 out of this. So
Okay.
the concept, if you go to the other side, you would then have to be perfect to get your 2. What they're hoping for is they flashed 1 peel here. If it ever happened again,
Hey.
or a nose.
Cool. Look up. 3, 2.5, 3.
It's hard to guard it, though, isn't it?
Guards are tough on this ice.
Look up. Finish your hair.
So weight sensitive. If
broom.
you're a little high, it doesn't come up.
Yeah.
If you're a little deep, it overcurls by a
Okay,
foot.
you're good.
Nice. Good sweep, guys.
Good.
Yeah. Yours stay pretty straight. Yeah.
Good sweep. Good. Good info.
This is a really good thing to think about when you're way ahead in the game, and you chase that back one and make a mistake. They might get their 3. You peel this. Most you're ever going to give up 2 in theory.
Those first 2 appearances for her in 2015 and 2016, so a much better record. You know, you go 3-9, and now you're 5-1, leading 7-2, and pretty close to putting yourself into the final.
Against the only team they lost to, Holman.
Yeah.
Good, Trace. Nice throw, Trace.
Nice throw.
Nice here. Yep. Brand, it'd be similar to this spot. Yeah.
That's kind of the difference, isn't
This
it?
is the
Right
same
there.
path we've been taking for the guards and stuff.
Yeah.
So it should be not bad for speed, hey?
Yeah, I think it'll run similar to the one you threw.
Okay, so not the super fast stuff, but the
Yeah, but good. It'll be
but
good.
the good stuff.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Okay. Sweep for T.
Not
just
on
back
her
T.
game, is she? At 68% compared to Fleury. Player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Started end 1, she missed that draw. I just never, she was short. She was actually short on 2 of them on end 1. And I think sometimes that sets the tone.
Curling a lot. Dana, stay down if you can.
Okay. We're a little hot.
Back 8.
It's really curling.
Okay. Okay.
I think we're still all there. 4-3. Okay.
Right on the tee.
No, we're behind the tee.
Yeah. You can be just behind the tee. Just curling. It's fine. Good judge. Good.
Very nice.
Good judge. Good. Sorry, I saw where the other one was, so you could be
Nice weight.
even. Good judge, Dana.
Roll in a little bit.
Okay. Okay, Tracy, got it.
To your point, you were talking about in the break, Cheryl, how Tracy kind of throws from the loaded position where the sliding foot's back, all ready to go, and she just kicks.
Yeah, she doesn't have any really back press straight out.
9-5.
Oh,
Maybe a little up.
clean. It's a bit solid. Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Little up.
Needs to curl a bit. Little roll, Kristen. Little roll. Anything. Okay, good.
Nice.
Little roll to the full 8s. So an opportunity to score a couple.
Well played in by Team Carey. A couple of beautiful guards.
Right on the nose.
Okay, yeah.
It's normal.
Yeah. Go, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Right up here.
An outstanding
Should be
week.
okay underfoot,
Really an
Carey.
outstanding game so far for Tracy Fleury out of the East St. Paul Curling Club.
Nice normal.
Yeah. Okay, good normal. Little up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
9 side.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
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 Clean it all the way down. Watch out, you got the catcher, thankfully. Wow, that kind of night. For 2.
Nice.
And that's not a confident look, is it?
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
After a busy 3 days of round robin and using 5 sheets of play, we're just down to 1. Sheet C here at the Sobeys Arena, all part of the Duke Recreation Complex, and this women's semifinal of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. 7-4. Tracy Fleury leads it, and she does have the hammer. She has the Last Rock playing the Yellowstone.
Kristen made the tick again. She made a corner tick last end. She made a center line tick on her first one this end. Now playing another tick.
No kidding.
It's good. It's more.
I think the corner tick impresses me the most. Those are tough.
Sure.
Selena.
This is
Selena.
really close too.
Go, Selena. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. You got it. Go, go.
Even that helps.
Good enough.
Nice, Kristen.
3. Around it? Yeah, even around.
Shoot. Bury this now.
Yeah.
Top 4. Full 8.
Is that weight I've just been giving you guys?
I think so.
Can I have a titch more?
Yeah.
This is kind of where that path was before. A little bit more, I think, still. Still feels tight.
Line's close.
Okay, where are we going? Top 4? Okay, just top 4. Okay, little down.
Okay, go if you need to. You got room though.
Top 8.
Room.
Okay, we're close. Okay.
Lots of room. Needs to curl.
Top 4.
Needs to curl.
Yeah, weight's all there. T.
Really needs to curl, Sarah.
T.
You gotta go. Gotta go to bury it. Hard. Once it crosses, it'll go. Get it going. Get it going. Go, 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 go.
Good finish.
Good.
Well, when your skip is the #1 player on the ice with 91%, says maybe all you need to know. Tracy Fleury has an outstanding game. We're going to go back to the second. And look what she does here with her last.
With the absolute perfect weight. They wanted a 10, you get a 10. Sticks it, rolls absolutely the right distance away. No double, sits 2.
And that led to a single for Chelsea Carey. That kind of game for Tracy Fleury. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires. Growing together.
Line's close.
Just 2. Yeah. 2.
It's really guard that for your life, isn't it, Cheryl?
Okay, it's gonna undercurl if you're 1.5. It probably needs to curl then.
The trick on this spot, you saw it with her come around, is it doesn't go until it gets to the line.
Really needs to curl. Keep it going.
Now you got to try and get it to the line, but when it goes, it will go hard off here.
Right across. Right across. Go, 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 go.
So weight sensitive.
Okay.
Shoot. Sorry.
I need to entertain hitting the shot rock here. That long guard's pretty long.
Yeah, I'm with you.
They're going to make a better one this time.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Clean, clean, clean. Good throw. Have a girl.
And as we check the game story, this one was, I don't want to say over, but certainly. When you score 3, it's over before it even begins for Chelsea Carey, as Tracy Fleury takes advantage of a light draw, and then the steals in 4 and 5 as Chelsea really has struggled. And that's the game story. Brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Let it work.
1.5.
Yeah, it's not.
Hard then.
It's a little light. Go then.
Can we switch to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it doesn't need to curl, guys.
Okay.
It's over curling.
We're just 1.
Get it over.
Gotta get it over first.
Hard, Rochelle.
Right up.
Go.
It's
Oh
over.
boy. And just. Goodness.
That path doesn't feel as good.
No.
I was
as
just
the
going to
other.
say, Cheryl,
No, sorry.
to my mind tonight, and maybe even a little bit this afternoon, the ice is different than when you were on and playing yesterday and throughout the week.
Yeah, and it has been. That's really what we talked about, is it would change from day to day. And so you never really got that comfort on, okay, I know what the ice is doing and I know what the feel is in the 6th end and the 7th end. It was always a little bit different. I mean, it's a puzzle. You got to figure it out, and that's a challenge in the game. But usually it doesn't change game to game so much.
You got it.
The paths are tricky for draw. You can hear the teams are puzzled.
Good, Selena.
Oh, for sure. They were shocked that it almost didn't get over.
3. Yeah, good.
Do you think the curl is as much right now, Russ?
Yeah, I do. I really do. It's in that particular spot, no, because it's that much slower. It has got time to curl.
What I was really surprised at last end was the going to the wings. We did see it slow down in the slide path, and that's kind of typical with ice. Sometimes it gets so warm in the building and the slide path will get flat, but going to the wings is usually
not to the corners.
pretty speedy.
Okay, it's really coming down.
Okay, but it's Dana's rock.
Got it,
It's a curl.
let me go. Just let me go.
Hard, Dana.
Right over. Right over,
Little
right over,
more.
right over, right over, right over. Good.
Hard.
Very
Right
nice.
back. Good. Very nice. Good sweep, guys.
That is not good. It's
No,
really
you
slow
threw
there.
a lot of weight there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Good sweep.
I don't want to get off this. It's going to die.
You can't see
I
any of
think
that.
just the top
Got tight
one.
didn't you?
It's just, it's not an easy peel. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think the top.
I guess through here. I guess so. Yeah. How much do I need? 2/3 is fine. Okay.
Okay, Sandy, you got it.
You got it.
Selena Negavan throwing the third stones for Tracy Fleury.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Gonna catch them both? No,
Good shot.
he just slides it underneath.
Good. Good. Jess came up.
No, I threw it to me at one time.
Yeah, the concern with that is you spring it into a center line guard.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing it did come up.
Okay. Slow here?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay. How slow? Like first end slow?
Not quite.
Not quite?
No. I'd say 3 feet.
But I can
from what I've
probably
been
throw
seeing.
you my first end weight because it was light, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Where's ideal for this?
Top 4.
Okay, let's make it.
T-line's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Top 4.
Can she make it 11?
Little room.
Fleury with the last rock.
Top 4.
Play here in 9.
Top 4, top 8. Line's close.
Yes. Top 4.
Doesn't look heavy either.
Line's good.
Close, Rochelle.
Line's good.
Finish.
Me, I can go.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Whoa, straight.
We're good.
Great
Good.
throw.
As nice a draw as she's had in the game.
Good sweep.
Well, and way to
that
believe.
feel?
I mean, they're telling her the ice is that much heavier.
Yeah.
I'd say pretty close to first end. Felt to me, anyway.
Yeah.
I thought I slid pretty hard and I
Line's
gave that
good.
quite a bit.
Finish.
Me, I can go.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Straight.
We're good. Good.
Nicely done.
Okay, Tracy, got it.
Maybe not quite as bad as the first end, but close.
But close, yeah. What do you like here?
I think we got to throw guard on,
Guard?
don't we?
Yeah. Make her
so.
draw.
Yeah.
Because she's seen how slow it is for us.
Right,
then
and
maybe
maybe
she gets
wider it
wider
gets
before.
fast. I think we got
Yep. Hard.
to go.
Tracy Fleury.
Hard.
Fife all over it. Now McCush 2. Trying to run this straight back if they can. Got it. Sure enough do. And then she'll roll that shooter over. And it goes to a center.
Okay, Trace.
That's just great curling. 91% coming in to this night. That's wonderful.
They were really trying to get on this to roll that shooter out of the way. Fortunate, clipped that back one.
You guys like this turn or the
Nice thing for Tracy
we like
is,
whatever you're seeing.
Well,
even though she rolled to a center guard or just off center, it's a pretty short run if Carey makes a really good come around here.
It should be nice
Yeah,
here.
couldn't have worked much better, really.
Like not lightning, but the nice stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
Minimum ice here. It's not a center guard. It's
Full
over a
top
good
four.
foot.
Line's closed.
Okay, T. Yeah, T.
Oh, yep.
Okay, line only. We're heavy.
Yeah, no,
Gotta
it's
go.
okay. You gotta go.
Top 40.
Gotta go.
Oh, big carry now. Here they go. Ferguson,
Wait's
Brown.
good.
Gotta go.
Got to get it by that stone. Just outside the rings. Get it by that one first.
Go, go.
No.
Good weight. Yeah.
You know what? I thought they picked it up in time. They just couldn't save it.
Great weight, Chelsea.
To Russ's point, it didn't look like quite enough.
Yeah, and he didn't have to hair the guard either, right? Like he could probably get by a good foot.
Yeah.
That thing.
And there is that stone that is sitting back edge of the 4.
9-5 on the nose.
And around 4 o'clock. So this is a chance for a couple.
Knife just a little more.
Good weight.
You got it. You got it.
Almost the exact same pass she had for the shot for 3.
And with numbers like that, this should be almost automatic.
Yes! High!
Now they'll get off. Good early brush. Stick it right there. And 2 more.
Okay. Yeah.
And that will be it.
Okay, we're allowed to cut.
Tracy Fleury is on to the final. Make the final.
Big game. Big game.
9-4. And so Fleury with a 5-1 record goes on now to play. Rachel Holman will have it for you tomorrow afternoon, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern on TSN 1 and 3.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
So 2 p.m. Eastern time, make a note, TSN 1 and 3. Rachel Holman against Tracy Fleury. Holman winning their round robin game 10-7. So it'll be a rematch of 2 of the best in the country. The winner, of course, will secure that first berth in the curling trials in Saskatoon in 21. Holman looking to repeat as Canada's Olympian. So till we talk with you again tomorrow, thank you for joining us. The Home Hardware Canada Cup on Canada's sports leader, TSN.